Hey, we're Jack and Madison, and in June 2022, we left our jobs to travel full-time. Our first stop is Canada, so come with us as we hike, bike and run around beautiful British Columbia for the next 6 months. Hello from Telegraph Cove. This morning we were up early and we left Courtney, which is where we're kind of staying at the moment, and we drove 3 hours north to a place called Telegraph Cove, which is this really quaint little sort of, I don't really know if it's a fishing cove or sort of what it is, but it's really small. And the oceanographer Jacques Cousteau said that this is one of the best places in the world to watch orcas in their natural environment. So this has been on my bucket list for a really long time, and today in sort of an hour's time we are going out and we're going,
can you see it?
It's a,
Maybe
I'll show you. We're going out on what they call a Zodiac boat, so it's a open air like rib boat. They go really fast, and I am so excited. We went on one when we came in 2018, went a couple of times actually, so I feel like I'm just gonna be smiling ear to ear the whole day. Maybe
crying.
Yeah, maybe a few tears. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get some really good footage of hopefully the northern resident orcas. That's the ones I want to see, but I will take any whales. So yeah, we've been waiting.
If they're black and white, as long as they're black and white.
Been waiting a long time to do this, so yeah, I can't wait. We are back from whale watching, and I am so happy to report that we saw the northern residents. Not only did we see the northern residents, we also saw humpbacks.
Lots and lots of humpbacks. We saw probably, I think you counted 8 humpbacks.
Yeah, and it was like the best humpback experience ever. So they were feeding, and they were like lunge feeding, which is, I'm not entirely sure whether I got one on camera or not, but it's kind of when like, they open their mouth and literally like lunge to feed, and it is incredible to watch. We also saw a calf with its mum, who was just kind of like playing around while kind of playing with its food, if you like. So that was really cool. We saw Stella sea lions, Dall's porpoises, where they were like riding the bow of the like boat. So cool. So that dolphins dolphins, yeah. So we saw so much. We saw the humpbacks first, literally within like the 5 minutes of being on the boat, and then the sea lions, then another humpback, and I was getting a little bit twitchy that we weren't gonna see any orcas. And as much as I was grateful for seeing the humpbacks, I was praying when we were heading off to another spot that we were gonna see some orcas, especially the northern residents. And there they were, and they were so cool to watch. I get a little bit emotional when I see them all together as a pod. I think that's just from doing like quite a bit of work with like orcas in captivity and kind of campaigning for them, and they live, well, some of them live in solitary, and they're so family orientated, so that when I see them kind of in the distance and there's like 15 of them, tears are literally streaming down my face. But anyway, super happy with that. and now we have driven 25 minutes from Telegraph Cove to Port McNeill, and we're in a motel. So this is our, I'm gonna reverse a little bit. There we go, motel. We do have 2 double beds. It's very outdated, but it's clean.
It is very clean.
It's very clean, so that's fine. So we're just going to head into town to grab some dinner, and I'm going to look through my pictures from today, and I'm hoping I'm going to have some really cool footage to be able to slot in after this and show you guys the world.
reasons that when we came to Canada, we decided to buy a 4x4 in a kind of a big car, and we're kind of realising that reason now. We're in middle of nowhere, so we're up north. We've come over to a place called Malcolm Island, and I'm dragging Jack, or Jack is driving us, to a place called Bear Point Beach, where the northern resident orcas sometimes come in and like rub their bellies on the pebbles.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Got that? And the roads are absolutely horrific to get here. We're like almost off-roading. Getting full use out of the Jeep.
Yep.
This is Bear Point Beach, where the northern resident orcas, the only population to do this, sometimes, clearly not today, come in and rub their bellies along the pebbles. I'll swivel you around in a minute and show you. It's kind of like a quite a steep shelf off, so they come in. I think it's a little bit of a unknown why they do it, but I think the kind of theory from a human's point of view is that it feels nice, a bit like getting a massage. They don't need to groom, they have no reason to do it, but I don't know, it seems to be a thing that's been passed down from kind of like generation to generation, so that's what they do. We were hoping that we might see them, it was such a slim chance, but I just wanted to come and say that I had been to the orca rubbing beach, even if we hadn't seen any orcas. We've been here for about an hour, we haven't seen any, and we need to leave within the next hour to go and get the ferry back over to Port McNeill before we drive 3 hours back to the Comox Valley. But yeah, Eagle-Eyed Jack, as we like to call him, because he's always spotting wildlife, is
Doing my best.
he's trying his best today, but the visibility is so poor. There's a boat that's kind of, how many meters would you say that is away?
400 meters.
Yeah, maybe 400 meters, I don't know, and like you can sometimes make out a kind of a rough shadow, but yeah, it would.
Hear it really well, but you usually can't see it, and you can hear them having a conversation.
The sound is travelling really well from the guy who's, I think they've got like maybe a trip out, who are doing like a fishing trip or something, and you can hear him really well, so we've been trying to hear if he's like spotted any whales, because he's just kind of going up and down, but so far no luck. Like being inside of a ping pong ball today. So this is the gradient of the beach. It's quite steep, so Jack's all the way up there. The tide is rising, so I'm obviously not going to get any footage of the orcas doing it today, unless they come in the next like 20 minutes, but I'm going to slot some footage in from Orca Lab's live webcam so you can see what they actually do. It's not at this beach, it's on Hansen Island, which is another island sort of in this area. You can see how they rub, so you can see what I was hoping to kind of witness today. But yeah, they get a good massage from these stones, a bit like a hot stone massage, if you will.